Greetings, travellers. Time for a spot of Bloodborne, is it not? So we're gonna head down to Bergenworth today, I believe. Plan. First, let's check our equipment and whatnot. I make sure we're all correctly fortified. We are. Yep. Also, I believe, I might be wrong about this, but I believe I was to get 15 insight. That was unbelievably loud. If I was to get 15 insight and then kind of reset the air. Try it. I believe German comes back at 15 insight point in the game. Freaking load times though. I'm so used to modern day load times. Remaster the game, Sony. I believe this means that German is outside here. It's dialogue. Not. Seem not. I am doing all this from memory, so not looking up like guides or anything. Trying to do it all from memory. I may miss things. Out here, check if we ever do. Go into there, much. Whole bunch of gravestones on the gate. Hunters. Interesting, I thought he appeared out here. Just gives some important dialogue as well. Like really short line, but it's quite important. But we shall check back. For now, head back to the ward. Head on over to, I believe it's the Forbidden Woods next. I can remember where the entrance to that actually is. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the Forbidden Woods, no matter how much I've played this game. I can never find my way around. I always get lost. Getting lost is always a problem. Obviously. Not like a ton of bonfires and stuff. Hello.
Oh, do you? Yes, coming now.
Boy movie. Go to it, I think. Dark, spooky night. How they sleep. right way. But I don't think this is the right way. The other way. Find out. Oh, freaking thing's gone. I was hoping I could kill him quick enough. AC boy's gone. Oh, this is not the right way. It's not worth it. Just keep running. Definitely around like this kind of general area somewhere. I just exact direction here. I don't mind. We get to enjoy the atmosphere, but don't we? Noticed how his lantern's covered in eyeballs now? Wasn't like that before. No. Shut up. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember the correct way. One of those I know it when I see it kind of deals. I just know it's around the cathedral ward somewhere and it's up past the giants. Look it up, but I'll figure it out. Probably. Getting lots of blood vials. Careful with these freaking Cthulhu boys. They have a grab attack and they are not to be fucked with. What on earth are you? What in this shit are you supposed to be guarding? Windbloods, I don't need those anymore. Lots of stuff around here, didn't I? Hello.
Oh, Good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest. Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. May the good blood...
Thank you. That will become relevant later. I think this is actually the way. Found it!
The password.
Dead. Bad man's knowledge. Creepy! Yeah, area. Forbidden woods. We need to somehow get through. Place is huge. Like one of the bigger areas. We'll just take it nice and slowly. Nice. Get all the items. Stuff to find here. Let's play this game. Can get quite difficult too. Throw oil at you and stuff. Kind of lob oil at you and then set you on fire. Ideal. Find yourself. There, friend, fight me. Ow. Not see you. If I remember correctly, I might be misremembering, but I think you find some bloodstone chunks around. Yeah, we're just gonna take it nice and steady. All of them. Waha! And it falls off. Clever by dodging backwards. Breaks off and hits you in. My visceral attack damage is pretty high. That's skill stat, I think. I normally go pure strength build. First time I've strength and skill build. Doing it so far. Damage is definitely more spread out. Oh, poor horsey. Let us be clever about this. Ha! Over here, friend. I wanted to be clever about this. Take those two guys out, and I think you can go around. I'm gonna drop down to get that guy. Ow! Ow! Okay, this is going well. This is working. Oh, kind of. Look on something then. Alright, cool, this is working. I got a lot of blood echoes already, but we won't go back just yet. I don't want to, but area can get quite difficult too. Baiting back. So I can level up. How much do I need to level up? Say? Kinda doesn't say, does it? It is just one level up though, so let's carry on. Let's be brave. Brave for your stupidity. Kind of the same thing when you think about it. Gotta watch your footing too. Be like really careful. I'm going so slowly. Blood pellet. Nice. Stronger. And not to use them, I don't really mind. Off to tons of damage with. And not to make all that much. Hamlet. As you can see, this area is pretty sizable, isn't it?
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain. Not even death offers solace. Seek you the...
Hello? Alright, yeah, let's go this way first. Fortunately, because it's a From Software game, this is a poison swamp. Because I didn't think there'd be a poison swamp in here. Of course there is. Every Souls game poison swamp. Go this way. Kind of like a little option. Get nice. All beefy boys. Called slow poisoning, but there's nothing really slow about it. I tend not to fight the enemies here, I just try and get out of here as fast as I can. Otherwise you end up burning too. Actually, come out of it. Antidote. Not too. May have just been. Or is. Actually, this way is the way you want to go. Ow! On the item, leave me alone. Alright, cool. Let's climb up this gas ladder. Climbing this ladder for a while. Yeah, you do get a bit of a mind blow, or at least on my first playthrough. What's at the top of this ladder did kind of blow my mind a bit. Out in a yard-looking place. May look familiar to you. Area may look familiar. We're back at the start of the game. I'll go and do a bit. Get around to the other side of the clinic now. That woman. Gotta quickly worry about this boy. Damn it! I hate these things. So if you're wondering why I didn't dodge that, it was just stun locked for all that time. Now I gotta head all the way back there. So I'm wondering if I could now travel back there more quickly. Yeah, as you're getting up, you're stun locked. I was mashing the dodge button and holding down. No such luck. That's why I hate them. That's why I don't like fighting them. Sick room. Quickly go back around. I think this one might end up being a longer episode than the last one, because I do want to get all the way to the end of Bergenworth. I've got to do all of the Forbidden Forest, Forbidden Woods first. Bergenworth's not very long an area though, at least. Imagine if I get stuck on that frickin' boss. There's just a blood stain on the floor and I don't have to kill this. If I die again, I'm losing 20,000 souls. Great. Fantastic. Okay, I got him. Right way? Yeah, it's up here. Always look for the light. This is back in the School of Level Design back in the day where if you're always stuck where to go, just look for some light where you need to go. They used to use lights, now they use yellow paint, but they used to use lights for it. You actually want to do? You don't want to mess around here for too long. They will fight us. Want to fight her, right? For a very
Moonlit scents. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
Okay, I'm leaving. Leaving! Back later. Oh, she's doing some pretty gnarly experiments. And everyone that you send to her gets experimented on. So I was sending everyone to Apple instead. And this is where we started the game. A living boy here. So for every person that you send back, turn into one of you guys. Talk more about these later. Talk more about what these even are. But it is. See how we got the Canehurst summons as well, but you see how we got Yosefka's blood vial? It is very heavily hinted at that that is actually Yosefka. It's not even hinted at. Like that's Yusefka, and who or whatever that is up there, Pasta. Also got the Canehurst summons key item. Old bloodstained summons invited an honoured guest to the vacant castle Canehurst. Rather baffling. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves in Wick Crossing. We'll worry about Canehurst in a bit. Getting to Bergenworth. That's where we're going. I had an insight sucked out of me too, didn't I? I want to keep it
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it? Hunters of I do isn't very let. Farewell, good mate.
Guess while we're here. Enough, right?
Welcome. What? Very well.
I think I might level this up for a while now. Go until we max everything out. Get more HP. My HP is lacking right now. Here, German? Are you here? Where are you? Why won't you talk to me? Higher blood bar maximum. I got 2 of those now. That's actually a level 2. That's +1, that's +3. That one now. You get different levels of the same route. We'll talk more about the route later on. Yeah. Lots more blood vials. Right, let's head back to the Forbidden Woods and carry on. A whole bunch of shit we gotta do. Onwards! Back to where we were. $800 damage. That is not too shabby. I believe after all that he only dropped 2 shards. Chunks I need! Chunks! Okay, anyway. Oh! Other way into the hamlet. Is that the quicker way? careful of ambushes. Incredibly easy to get ambushed. Sorry the commentary's not too frequent right now, it's just, you know, constant. Gotta concentrate. Die. Much concentration required. Trap there, by the way. See? Freaking crows, man! Crows are like the hardest freaking enemy in this game. Okay, see how fast your blood echoes fill up around here? That's the other places. Where the game starts getting real now. I definitely need more hit points though. Not working out right now. Find a bunch of shortcuts though. What's that guy? I didn't see. Honestly, sometimes it's better to just run through them. A lot of the times, it's just better. It's easier. Just better off. Yeah, it's like a minor shortcut, but it is a shortcut. Oops, I fell. Just keep going. Getting lots of pungent blood cocktails, aren't I? Those are kind of like the alluring skulls of this game. They distract beasts. Pretty useful too. They distract beasts for a while. Long time. If you spotted the cannon up there, but there's a cannon up there, and they will use it. Run! Boom! I love the parry mechanic in this game. It's great. More games need parry mechanics. I find them satisfying. It's a satisfying thing to have in a combat system. The risk reward of it all. It's great. Every single melee combat system is enhanced with the parry mechanic. That's all I'm saying. So, place you. Notice how he's walking a bit weird? Making some... That. Now he's a lot stronger. That's why. Full of snakes. These guys are really hard to kill too. This way. I tend to just run past the snake boys because really difficult to kill. That's the direction we gotta go in. Okay. Right, there is a shortcut. Well, this is another shortcut. So the way this level's designed is quite cool because you have one area which eventually branches off into different shortcuts. They both lead back to the lamp. And it's quite clever the way the level's designed like that. Don't worry about down there in a bit. I'm fairly sure... Lift, right? I might be misremembering it. I'm fairly sure... Back to the lamp. I think I was, but... Obviously this one, but I thought there was like another one. Kinda leads upwards again. Oh, I died. Your lamp. Quite annoyingly, your lamp gets kind of switched off when you die. A little annoying. See how much damage that did? Yeah. I'm not messing with you. I can't. Dangerous to get close to. This lift. Around here somewhere. What I'm saying, no matter how much I play this freaking game, I can never get the layout in my head. Here it is. Let's head back and spend some of these souls. Not lose them. Talk to you.
Ah, a new face, I hear. And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors.
You have.
Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Sure.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Okay. That's more like online stuff. Ah, it's stupid crow. Jump scare crow. I got some blood echoes to level up with. That's like the first half of that area done. Not too bad, at least.
Welcome, what is very let farewell, may
Another one of you. Be enough.
welcome, what very well, let
Another one? Okay.
farewell, may
Oh, it's not triangle, it's freaking X.
welcome, what very well, let
Get these to 25 and then we'll put more into the...
farewell.
More HP. I'm dying too quickly. Max HP during co-op plus 2%. How many chunks do I need? 3. I had my weapons at well, have I? I even need to? Do, but I can't afford it, so... Are you here yet? Alright, let's head back. Let's get this done! I hate dying to the boss of this area too, because the run back is like obnoxiously long. Hopefully I do the boss first time, but it's unlikely. I never do the boss first time. So I'm so glad that in the later Souls games they just do the run back. Start putting checkpoints closer to the bosses. physics go a bit mental there. The only problem with this is these snake boys, they respawn. Is not great. Can't say I'm a huge fan of respawning snake boys. I believe across the bridge is the way we actually want to go, but obvious. Also these little bundle of snakes now too. They're not too bad. It knows you're gonna get lost because of all the shining coins in it. You can kind of stick to the path, but if you stick to the path you miss out loads of items, so let's just go ahead and get lost. Up there! I thought I heard someone. Get up there. Right. Nice, I'm up there too. Get up there. And we'll just keep going. Keep going. I'm not expecting to get like every single item in the forest because my god. The problem I do have with these snakes is they blend in so well. Again, it's the point. That's the challenge. Because they're not really that hard to kill, but they can sneak up on you pretty easy. Poison. No, no snakes! No snakes! No! Stamina, come on! You don't get chunks from here. Vaguely some, but ow, look at all the damage they do! Not worth trying to parry them, I don't think. Lots of twin shards though. Could level up my Tonitrus. How that works. Ooh, big boy. was not very well stun locked, was it? Well stun locked though. Here, deep. That day. I don't remember what the runes do. Slow poison resistance. That can be actually for right now. Boy. Oh, you're just a regular one. Look, you look medium. Sorry, I just saw. Not just drop down with reckless abandon. How you get dead. There's slippery, sloppy snakes all around me. Don't like it. Oh shit. Oh, come on! Get a freaking chance. Sometimes the slow attacks just don't cut it, do they? Still hear them. Around somewhere. Some of them are. Oh, he's down there. Two of them. Oh, hello. Oh, this is terrifying, isn't it? I'm actually a bit on edge right now. Two of them. Is that a crescent bloodstone? Do I finally have one that I can use? Don't know how to tackle this. Hopefully just one will come. Nope. Not gonna work. Ow. Ow. Ow! I was picking up the item. Yeah, that was a stupid idea. Coming? This'll work, right? Yeah, this'll work. Where you come from? Leave me alone! Ah, this is stressful. What do you do that for? The deep rune. Level 2 one? Oh wait, increases frenzy resistance. That is huge. I'll definitely need that for later. Frenzy's a troubling, bothersome. We'll call it bothersome. A bothersome status effect. You get affected by frenzy. Take 75% of your total health damage. So for the most part, if frenzy gets built up, it's a one shot. for the most part. Sometimes you just gotta hit and run. That's how you do it. Thought he was dead. Sometimes gotta hit some. Lots of frenzied cold blood. I'm not getting no bloodstone chunks though that I was hoping. Not just randomly drop down places. Actually, properly. Sneaky boy there. Okay, let's drop down. I'm so lost right now. Eventually you do unlock another shortcut. So you know you're on track. That's the best way to deal with those. And you get clockwise metamorphosis, which is a good rune. It raises your HP. Definitely want to. Actually another one, I think it's anti-clockwise metamorphosis. It raises your stamina regen rate. Better. Actually much better, but... Funny bro, get that from. Might be here. So I drop down here, and... Hey, I gotta drop down onto the snake now? The only way? That was locked, right? I guess it's the only way. Okay! Lunging attack! Oh, that went better than expected. Very neat. Good growths as well, everyone. That sounds like a piggy pig. That means I'm on the right track. The piggy area. Area is... You have to run past the pigs. 'Cause I remember the boss run back very well. I remember just a bit, and I remember there being pigs. That's working my way from there backwards, though. Not quite. Oh, so few landmarks. Orient yourself with. Follow the lantern. Here it takes us. Follow the lantern. Back. Oh, the shortcut. Yeah, I went in a massive, like, beeline around the whole place. Really all you need to actually do is go this way. Out on a ton of stuff. Especially if you're in need of twin bloodstone shards. So many of them. Oh, hello. I remember when I first saw those, I was scared to go near them because you never know, do you? Never know how strong they're actually going to be. Games like to troll you. Just, you know, there's that one over there. Yeah, we'll just ignore these for now. We'll be confused as you would be on a first playthrough. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, they are pretty dangerous. Those ones are definitely dangerous. Range on them too. Item there that I want. It. I did it. That's what I wanted. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. That's the stamina one, right? There is his stamina. That is something we definitely gonna. Don't. Right. The hell am I? Piggy. This way. Out of stamina, I was sprinting. I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, there it is. There's the shortcut. Cool. That's good as well, because I got 30 freaking thousand. Blood echoes to use. Will this lead? Yeah. Running outside of people. Yeah, this way, across the bridge. See why the boss run back's a bit annoying? When you die on the boss. Quite a the shortcuts, it's still a decently long run back. And we're back! That is essentially the Forgotten Woods done now, Forbidden Woods done now. Gotta get past those pigs and the boss is down there. First time. Hello! I need to level up.
Very well. Let farewell.
Cute. And let us check out our gems and whatnot. Oh, I forgot to do it again. Oh well. I tend to just put the... Was that better? How's that better? I tend to just put the one with the highest attack in. I just go for the highest physical attack. then get rid of... Yeah. One thing I don't like about the interface for this is it doesn't show you which one is part of which slot. Well, I guess it is over the other side, over on the right hand side, but I don't need 25 blood vials. I like the idea of more blood echoes for vials. What now? That's the best one. We got 10% more stamina, more blood echoes, and 20. Yes. Let's go get killed by the boss! I struggle with this boss because it's 3 enemies, like a gank boss. And you have to kill them really quickly too. Otherwise you can get out of hand really. I've done it a bunch before, but it normally takes me a 10 minutes. There's been times before where I've gotten like really stuck. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay. Go across the bridge. Oh, this guy. Bye! I always send the elevators back up too, because to run back just a little bit faster. Down here, run past the pigs, because it's not worth fighting them. There's 2 of them as well, if I remember right. I think. Oh. There you go, that's the second one. I can run this guy into the fire sometimes. You can get him stuck in the fire. There's a ton of damage to him over time. Right, let us get set up. Extra blood vials! Yellow one might come in very handy for us. The fast attacks are better. Attacks. Another shortcut, I think. There might be a better shortcut, to be fair. The way I've just gone is the way I've got memorized, so that's the way that I go. Right, let's see how we can do. Ow! Right, now it gets hard. Easy part's done. Gotta get close to him, and this is all but over, I think. Shit! Ow, fuck! Oh, come on! I got greedy. I was hoping I could outdamage it. It's that attack. It's that attack that always gets me. Thought I was going to do that first time. It is best to leave that guy till last though, even though he does do that. It's really freaking hard to dodge those snakes. And stun lock him, there is a way. He's good. I am not. I was close though. I almost did it first time. Always been my problem with these games. Especially as I get closer to beating the boss, I kind of tense up, right? I tense up and then I kind of freeze. And I just keep button mashing and hoping that I'm gonna like outpace the boss at that point. That's when I die. I always do it on these kinds of games. Just gotta stay calm, that's the main thing. If you're able to just stay calm, they're not that bad. It's like no Soulsborne boss is that bad. Just stay calm. An item over here. A fit. Don't mind me. I might actually pop the blood of Adela on the last fight, on the last phase. Always get another one. Stop it. Ow. Don't get greedy. Good. This isn't good. I didn't kill them fast enough. Shit. Right. Damn it! Okay. I did it. Woo! Blood rapture! Did it. Ah. 143 souls back. I use this. How much is this? That's right. I think. For 2? No, I'm gonna need like 30,000 for 2 actually. I wasted. See, what we'll do is we'll get to Bergenworth, because normally what happens is stuff changes when you get... Stuff doesn't change based on boss completion. It changes based on locations that you can get to and absolute light. So if I get to Bergenworth, we'll come back. I believe Bergenworth's like the very next area anyway. One relatively difficult enemy, but nothing I shouldn't be able to handle. Yeah, this is the Forbidden Grave. I'm not sure what this entails, this Forbidden Grave. Or the lore around those guys at all. Gotta be careful with these guys. These guys can put frenzy on you. Tips before. Yeah, stuff's starting to get a bit weird now, isn't it? All of a sudden. We're gonna reach a point where we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, Bergenworth. More in just a sec. First things first, German, are you here yet? Dialogue. Invested in getting that dialogue. Getting that one line of dialogue. Error or something. Visceral attacks restore HP. That is a handy one to have. That. I don't think I've ever used that one. I don't remember how much HP it actually is. Alright, let's see what we got.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Get that to 25. That's 25, 25, 25.
Farewell, May.
Lock up, upload. Right, not much to do here. No gammon about. Let's go and explore Bergenworth, shall we? And the most obnoxious hunter fight in the whole freaking game. There's this ability called Call of the Beyond that they use. This one, and there's another boss later on that use it, and it essentially does one hit you. Like, almost damn near impossible to freaking dodge. I find heavy attacks the only real way to deal with these, like, safe. Oh, that was really close. Two of them scary. Two of them is looking for me to explain what those are? I can't right now. I'll explain stuff as and when the game reveals it. Reveal being a wrong word. Hints. Gestures towards a resolution. Kind of takes its fingers and kind of gently gestures. Got him! The less I have to do with those, the better. That's just the arcane lake room. I should be reading the descriptions. There's lots of lore. So, what runes actually are is there was someone called Carol, and they could hear the voices of the old ones, and they transcribed it into. And then you kind of etch these in your mind. They give you the powers of the old one. This transcription of the great ones in human voices ripples like watery reflection. Lake. Those who memorize it, damn it. Great volumes of water, bulwark guarding sleep. Wargear of the Eldritch. Overcome this hindrance, and what is yours? That one's talking about the vile bloods. Great one Uden, lacking form, exists only in voice and symbolized by this root. Oh no, the Uden blood is the highest grade, essence of the formless Great One Uden. Both Uden and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously precious blood. What I like the most about Uden has inadvertent worshippers, and he's formless. It's kind of a creepy idea. Gets into your head. The lake. Those things like from in the Callous dungeon that absolutely kicked my ass. Two of them. Oh lord, that thing's coming. Coming. He's speedy boy too. I tend to run past this thing. Dangerous. My way! This way. Sorry how much damage I just did to him, it's not worth fighting it. Yeah, this is kind of the whole area. It's a really small area. That's the shortcut back to the lamp. but gotta fight this freaking hunter up here, and it ain't easy. Oh, slug. Got a... There is kind of sort of a magic system. Get items. That's actually a holy chalice for... Freaking careful around this hunter. Member of the choir. Do that. Like all hunters, ridiculously tanky. Back off a minute. Then let's back off a minute. Now. No. Okay, she didn't use it. Good. You see her armor set, how she had her eyes covered? I'm gonna explain that in a minute. Got a blue elixir. What that does. Numbs the brain. Hunter's able to regain consciousness by force of will. Secondary effect of the medicine dilutes their presence while standing still. We get a summon. Who summon here? Interesting that you get summoned for this boss, but you don't get a summon for the freaking hardest boss in the game. When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred. And when great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. Oh, hello. Okay, bye! Yeah, we'll explain that a bit later on as well. That's probably gonna... This will be explained much later on. Oh, that in your memory bank too. Head up to the observatoire. Arium key. Where? Where? Oh, okay. Yes. And up on the observatory, that got us the empty phantasm shell. Talk about phantasms much later on as well. There. Applies arcane power to a weapon, but I don't have the stats for it. An empty invertebrate shell that is said to be a forbidden of a great one. Healing churches discovered a great variety of invertebrates or phantasms. Shells of slime still harbour arcane power and can be rubbed on weapons. You may have already noticed if you look at the icon for Madman's Knowledge. Looks like a phantasm inside a skull, so that should clue you in a bit to what disgusting things have been happening. It's the boy. Tell him himself. Eyes covered. Gestures over there. So, here we are. Bergenworth Lake. Allow me to explain what the balls is actually going on. So I'll start from the beginning to roughly where we're at now. So, one of the main criticisms you see levied at this era of From Software is that the games don't really have storylines, which fans do actually get quite defensive about, but it's not entirely an inaccurate statement, is it? I wouldn't say these games have particularly complicated narratives, especially not in like the present day immediate the game, like where it's like the time that the games always take place. So much as they have really deep lore and backstories that's quite rewarding to uncover, but all of the interesting stuff in these games usually happened before the game even starts. And to me, the interesting bit is uncovering it like an archaeologist, which isn't for everyone, but I do really love it. The thing that makes this story complicated is that there are 3 or 4 things all going on at the same time, and they're all triggered by the same inciting incident, and they all kind of weave in and out of one another at different times, and you learn about it out of order. And that's what makes this, we'll call it a story, but that's what makes this story quite hard to follow. And over the years, I've put together in my mind a bit of a loose timeline of events. So, if the penny hasn't dropped yet, it should have by now, but this isn't a story about like werewolves and Universal movie style horror as much as it did on the surface in the beginning hours. This is a Lovecraftian cosmic horror story, which is something that caught me so off guard the first time around. It completely blew my tits off. I'm still amazed that they managed to keep it hidden all the way up until release, and I love how slowly it revealed itself up until now. Like, I wouldn't say it was at all subtle about it. It's not trying to keep all of this hidden away at all. You pick up on it quite quickly. It's just, back then, it wasn't something they marketed at all, and it was such a cool surprise. So, we've seen how much power the Healing Church holds over Yharnam by now. But here we are at Bergenworth, which... well, Bergenworth predates the Healing Church. Scholars here, they found a labyrinth below Yharnam, the Thumeru Empire, which is the Chalice Dungeon that we explored earlier on. And in those two, they found the old blood and proof of the Great Ones. So this led the scholars, led by Master Willem, to seek ascendance to godhood by lining their heads with eyes. That's why their eyes are covered. They don't need... where we're going, we don't need eyes to see. How... kind of got like a growth coming out of the back of him. Their goal is to line their heads with eyes, grant them the insight to ascend their thoughts to those of the Great Ones. That's the goal of the Bergenworth scholars and the goal of Master Willem. But one of the students of Bergenworth, Lawrence, believed that it was actually the blood that they found that would lead humanity forwards because of its healing properties, which caused a rift between him and Willem, who feared the blood. This eventually caused Lawrence to leave, and he went off and founded the Healing Church, which started the practice of blood ministration, where blood was given to people kind of as a panacea to cure all kinds of ailments. This is what brought Yharnam into something of a golden age, and it gave the Healing Church supreme political power. And Bergenworth's teachings, the old ones and the kin, they were all forgotten, and the surrounding area where we are now became forbidden ground. Somewhere along the line, one of the students of Bergenworth actually managed to make contact with a great one named Cosy, and he granted metamorphosis, or he, should I say, was granted metamorphosis, what's called kin. Probably the closest a human gotten to ascending to a great one that we know of. and that's who we're going to meet next. Upon founding the Healing Church, there's actually a few other things that are going on too in the background that haven't been fully introduced yet. Seen a hint of them, especially in Yharnam, but I'll stick to the main stuff that's been properly introduced for now. So meanwhile, while all of this is going on and Bergenworth has gone into isolation, Yharnamites begin to turn into beasts, and the Healing Church begins to train hunters, the first one being Gehrman. And that's when the first workshop was created. So the initial scourge of beasts is kept mostly under control, but then Gehrman mysteriously disappears, causing the old workshop to fall apart and become abandoned. So eventually, a bloodborne plague spreads across what we now know as Old Yharnam, causing people to once again become beasts, and second blood moon rises. This time it spreads out of control, and the powder keg hunters, as they were called, they resort to torching the entire city, and Old Yharnam gets sealed off, forgotten about, and life just gone above. Later on, while continuing to fight the Scourge, the first vicar of the Healing Church, Lawrence, he turns into the first cleric beast, which leads to him needing to be put down and killed. But even after his death, the Healing Church continues to grow, and this leads to the founding of the Healing Church Workshop, who is led by Ludwig, whose sword we are using a copy of right now. Is Ludwig's Holy Blade. So, the new tactic that this Healing Church Workshop takes is to not only train new hunters, but also train the citizens of Yharnam alongside them, and introduce Knights of the Hunt, where periodic culls of beasts take place. But eventually, Ludwig also disappears, and this practice continues, but as time goes on, more and more hunters begin to disappear. Later on, for reasons that we don't need to spoil yet, the choir, who a member of killed, this was founded, and these are the highest ranking members of the Healing Church. So as hunters continue to disappear, or become hostile and beast-like themselves, they become blood drunk. Another scourge of beasts outbreak. And because of this, the current vicar of the Healing Church, Emilia, calls for a hunt, but by this point there are very few hunters remaining, and the Healing Church is starting to fall apart. It's at this time where our character, we are lucky enough to arrive in Yharnam, seeking blood administration, and we get trapped within the hunter's dream. We get told not to think too hard about all of this, go out and kill some beasts. Had to put down Father Gascoigne, one of the only remaining hunters, if not the last hunter of the church, along with killing Vicar Amelia after her transformation. And obviously Ludwig and a lot of the other hunters are still nowhere to be found. So we're currently in this kind of state of confusion. We're stumbling around Yharnam, killing beasts as part of the hunt, trying to figure out what's going on, but still need to figure out from all of this, like, who's Cos that I mentioned earlier? What happened to all the hunters? What is the hunter's dream? And there's a cutscene after this next boss, which is going to raise a good many more questions, I expect. But for now, there's only one thing for it. William's gotta die. Gets us the eye rune. Raises our item discovery rate by quite a bit too. Secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. A transcription of eye spoken as left behind by the Great Ones allows us to make additional discoveries. Eye symbolise the truth that Master Willem sought in his research, disillusioned by the limits of human effect. Master Willem looked for higher planes of guidance, sought to line his brain with eyes in order to elevate his thoughts. So, low on blood vials. Let's do it. They do a lot more damage than I remember. You can actually stagger him out of that, if you're really lucky. Get the timing right, you can stagger him out of there. Right, Rom fights back now. You just kind of got to be careful with this boss. It's easier to hit and run. Just ignore the spiders, I find. God, they do damage to you. Hit and run tactics are best on this boss. It's the safest way I've ever found to do it. It's not too bad if you do that. That gets us level 12 kin cold blood. The figure in the distance and an absolute extra ton of echoes. Yeah, if you do it right, you can actually kill Rom before the first teleport, because you can stagger him out of the first teleport and then just kill him. I've managed to do it exactly once. Ever seen something cooler than that? Bet you haven't. Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Yeah. Okay. Let's go this way for now. Can go that way, but we'll do that next time. It is not worth fighting these guys. Honestly, it's probably easier to go this way, to be fair. run under whatever the hell this is. Hear that crying in the background? The baby crying in the background? I'm going to be hearing a decent amount of that. We're back.
This town's finished.
Back in Yharnam. I think we might have broken reality. Play on to the, I was about to say, let's play on to the next lantern. I don't think it's far. It's not far. There's multiples of them. But now let us return to the hunter's dream and explore Yharnam a little bit. Sky's also darkened. It's changed.
O flora of the moon, of the dream. O little ones, O fleeting will of the ancients. Let the hunter be safe. Let him find comfort. And let this dream, his captor, foretell a pleasant awakening.
Oh, goosebumps. Oh, Flora. Praying to the... Our captor.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Good hunter, your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Good hunter, very well. Let me stand close. Farewell, good may.
This might be enough to level up with again. Ah, we'll just get a ton of ton of healing items. All of it. Okay, 20,000. That does definitely enough.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Or
Farewell, good. May you.
what else do we have now? Overly. Let's start from the cathedral ward again. We'll do another loop. What's changed?
Once the night of the hunt part, give it a...
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, there you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid. Oh, there's something wrong with me.
Your lies spin a web, but I see through your deceit. I did not learn from books. No. I learned it all with my own mind.
There you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better. What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me?
I have my share of woes.
Oh, boy. You poor thing. But don't you worry. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
After Shihar girl that looks like this everywhere. Think about that, boy. He hasn't just appeared because of what's happened. He's always been there, and that's what's terrifying to me. Right from the get-go, right from the start of the game, he's always been there. Just see him now. Get 40 insight before this event in the game, he appears that way too. No, he's always been there because he can stand over here, he can grab you. Shall we head into... Might be quicker to actually go through the loading screens. Oh, marker. Strengthens visceral attacks. Poor Gilbert. there won't be any responses from any of these doors now. We'll pay your Sefker a visit, shall we? Well, that do go for sure. Let's go pay your Sefker a visit.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you found this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's rather rapturous. God, I'm nauseous. It's like...
So that gets us a third umbilical cord. I'm going to talk about the third umbilical cord near the end of the game. But she was talking about things writhing inside of her head, so... what's going on? That third umbilical cord? Talk about that a bit later on. Again, just store that in your memory banks for now. Can... back to the... find it. Great relic, also known as the Cord of the Eye. Every infant Great One has this precursor to the cord. Provost Willem sought the cord in order to elevate his thoughts to those of a Great One by lining his brain of eyes. The only choice he and were to ever match their greatness. Oh, now Rama's been killed. A blood moon Rose, and that was not only a really sick visual, it also probably isn't great news, as you've seen giant spider monsters everywhere, and it seems a good many people have either gone insane or have just straight up died. But we can infer from this that Rom was holding this blood moon back. But who was that lady in the dress, and what does this blood moon entail? Where did it come from? What the hell is going on? What is this local 58 shit? Well, I'll tell you, but just not yet. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.